Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear ones. Hope so you all are well by the grace of Allah Almighty. In our previous lecture, we have completed exercise 2a and also we have studied some new concepts about operations with natural and whole numbers like addition, multiplication, subtraction and division. Students, in today's lecture, we will see some new tricks about addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, and also we will study some new concepts about decimal system, place value and face value, and then we will solve exercise 2b. So let's see some new tricks. Here are some tricks, and the trick number 1 is, students, if you know that in some cases we feel difficulty to add the numbers, so here we can see that to add large numbers quickly, round them up to multiples of 10. First of all, round them the numbers up to the multiples of 10. Consider 458 plus 369. We round off 458 to 460, multiples of 10, and 369 to 370, also multiples of 10. We have rounded off both of these values up to the multiples of 10. Adding 460 and 370, now add the values of 460 and 370, gives 830. We then subtract how much we added to round off the original number, as we know that we added 3 numbers to round off the original number. Thus, 830 minus 3 is equal to 827. As you can see here, if we add the original numbers, then the answer would be 458 plus 369 is equal to 827. This is our trick to add the numbers quickly. The second trick is that to subtract a 3-digit number from 1000, subtract the first 2 digits from 9 separately. It means that first of all, subtract the 2 digits of that number from the digit 9 and then subtract the third digit from the digit 10. Here is the example 1000 minus 789. You can see here. So first of all, subtract the digit 7 from 9. 9 minus 7 is equal to 2. And then subtract the digit 8 from 9. 9 minus 8 is equal to 1. And subtract the third digit from the digit 10. 10 minus 9 is equal to 1. Now combine these digits. Taking the digits together gives the answer to the original question, and that is by combining these digits the answer is 211. So 1000 minus 789 is equal to 211. This is a simple trick to solve or subtract the numbers. Now students, take a quick reference about commutative property, associative property and distributive property, as we have already studied these in the previous lecture. So first one generally described here is a commutative property. As you can see here, commutative property is a plus b is equal to b plus a, and similar process for multiplication, that is a multiplied by b is equal to b multiplied by a and b are the real numbers. It means that by changing the positions of the real numbers, the answer would not be changed. For associative property, we can see that a plus b plus c is equal to a plus b plus c, and for multiplication, a multiplied by b multiplied by c is equal to a multiplied by b multiplied by c. In both these cases, the grouping is different but the answers would be same. Now move towards the distributive property. Students, in distributive property, we can see that a multiplied by b plus c, which means that a is multiplying to the both inner values b and c. A multiplied by b in the right hand side and a multiplied by c also mentioned in the right hand side, and both the values are adding up. This is called distributive property. Now the third trick is, we can see here that palindromes are the words or phrases that read the same backward as forward. So these are the words or numbers which we can read either from right hand side or from left hand side. Both have the same pronunciation. We can see here are the examples of madam. Either we can read it from left hand side or right hand side. The pronunciation of this word would be madam. And Second one is radar. Either we can read it as from the left hand side or from the right hand side. The pronunciation would not be changed, and this is radar. And the third example is known. Either we can read it from left hand side or we can read it from right hand side. So the pronunciation would be known and it would not be changed. Students, you can make palindromic numbers as well. Let's see in the first box. Here is 532, and if we reverse these digits, then it would become 235. By adding these numbers, the answer is 767. If we read it from right hand side, it is 767, and if we read it from left hand side, it would also be 767. Let's see in the second box. We can see here that the number is 708. If we reverse the digits, then it would become 807. By adding these values, the answer is 1515. Now reverse the digits. 1515, it would become 5115. Now adding these values, the answer is 6666. If we read it from either left side or right side, it is same read as 6666. Repeat these steps until you get a palindromic number. It was all about palindromic numbers and it is interesting. Now move towards decimal system, face values and place values. First one is decimal system. The most common system of numeration. The word numeration means assigning a number to something is the Arabic system, which uses only 10 symbols, namely 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. These symbols are called digits. There are 10 digits from 0 to 9. As we can see here, these are the 10 digits from 0 to 9. And onward digits are actually these digits which are repeated. For example, after 9, the digit is 10. And the symbol of 10 is 1, 0, which is included in the Arabic system. And so on. This system of numeration is called decimal system. Next one is the Pakistani system of numeration and the international system of numeration. We can see that the Pakistani system of numeration starts from units, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, lakhs, 10 lakhs, crore, 10 crores, and Arab. The international system of numeration starts from unit, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, 100,000, millions, 10 millions, 100 millions, and billions. Let's have a comparison of Pakistani system of numeration and international system of numeration. And the comparison is like this. 1 lakh of Pakistani system is about 100,000 of international system, and 10 lakhs of Pakistani system is 1 million of international system. 1 crore of Pakistani system is about 10 millions of international system, and 10 crore of Pakistani system is about 100 millions of international system. Also, 1 Arab of Pakistani system is 1 billion of international system. Let's move to the next topics, face value, place value, and also towards exercise 2b.